Hi guys and welcome back. So today I have another wonderful trick for you from the Royal Road to Card Magic. So for this trick the cards can be completely shuffled by you or the spectator, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna ask the spectator to say stop wherever he likes. Let's say he stops me right there and the second spectator stops me right there, okay? So now you're going to look at these cards, I'm gonna look away, but you make sure to remember them, okay? So I hope you got that one, and I hope you've got that one. Now the spectators are going to return their cards to the pack. So let's say this first spectator stops me there. We're going to shuffle that a little bit deeper into the pack, and the second spectator stops me right there, and we're going to shuffle them both into the pack, just like so. Now each of the spectator is going to get about half of the cards each, or so. And I'm going to turn to the first spectator and ask him to name a number between 5 and 15, okay? So let's say he says the number 10, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's see how we did here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th card is the 9 of hearts, your card. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now we're going to do the same thing with the second spectator. So we're going to ask him to say a number between 5 and 15. Okay, let's say he says the number 8, right? That's a pretty good number. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you look really suspicious. I know this is kind of a weird way of counting cards. I'm going to do it very fairly, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th card is your card, the 3 of clubs. So that's pretty cool. But how is this possible? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's all based on an illusion, right? It's based on the illusion that all of the cards, it looks like all of the cards in this pack is actually your card, the 9 of hearts, right? It really looks like that. But of course, that can't be true because over here, it looks like all of the cards is your card, the 3 of clubs, right? So that's a pretty good illusion if you ask me, right? Anyways, now I'm gonna ask you both to take one more card, okay? So please stop me wherever you want. So let's say they stop me right here. So that's your card. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. You're just gonna stop me wherever you want. Whoops. So let's say they stop me right here. Okay. Now, as I said, that was a really good illusion, but that will make it too easy, of course. Of course, all of the cards are different over here, and all of the cards are different over here. Now, do you see your card anywhere? Wouldn't it be crazy if you picked your own card a second time? Yeah, that would be crazy. But it's even crazier that you actually picked each other's card. Now, that blows my mind. Now, if you like this trick and if you like the performance, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Now, let me say right from the beginning that this trick has some aspects that doesn't work too well on camera, some palming that doesn't work too well when you have this static camera. But let me tell you, in real life, this trick really flies. So I hope you still check it out and learn it. This trick is another trick from the Royal Road to Card Magic. We're going through this book, the best book for the beginners. Will take you from beginner to expert, basically. You could probably have a professional career with only the material in this book. And I'm not even exaggerating here. It's a true gem. And this trick is called, let's see, All Change Here, and it's on page 197, okay? So this trick has a lot of steps to remember, and I just learned it. I've done it a few times in real life and it works great, but make sure to practice it a little bit more until all the steps come naturally, so you don't have to think of it mentally. I'm gonna show you the basics of this trick and you can make it your own. And yeah, decide if you like it and if you want to make sure to learn it really well. So this trick is impromptu. You or the spectator can shuffle the cards how much they want. To make it easy to remember, let's say the first spectator picks the ace of hearts and the second spectator picks the ace of spades. Now, if you watch the last week's video, you know how to do the control, the Hindu shuffle control for multiple cards, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to go watch it and come back here. But just in broad strokes, we're going to start the shuffle like so till they say stop. They return their card. Now we're going to come over, pick up that card or some cards above it like so. And when the second spectator says stop, we're simply going to drop that underneath the break. And they return their card. And again, we pick up that a little bit of cards underneath. And we just shuffle till that break and place both of their cards right on top. Okay, and now we're going to divide the cards in 2 piles, okay? So this here is the second spectator's cards right on top. And he's sitting over here and he's gonna get half of the cards plus his card. So we're gonna cut half, and we're gonna slip cut his cards onto that bottom half like this. So you just apply a little bit of pressure with your thumb like so. This doesn't work too well on camera either, actually, I think, but flies right by in real life. So you apply a little bit of pressure and you slip cut that card like so, and you place half of the cards over there. So now his card is on top over here, and we'll place this pile over here, and his card is on top over here. Now we're gonna ask the first spectator to say a number between 5 and 15. Let's say it says 10 again. And now we're gonna do something really bold here, which, you know, it just flies. I don't know why. It seems impossible, but it actually flies. I don't know why, but it does. So he says 10, and we count 1, and we take the second card underneath, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way till 10. Okay. Then we flip it all over, and now his card is down here on the 10th position. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And your card is the 10th card. So that's pretty cool. And as I said, it flies. I don't know why. It seems too obvious, but it really does. And now you place this and their card on the bottom like so. And we're going to do something else over here because it flies once, but probably not twice. First, we need to add 1 card on top, in-jog the next, and shuffle off. And, you know, shuffle or cut to the in-jog, so their selection is second from the top. He says a number, let's say he says number 8. We flip the top card over and get a break underneath the second card, his selection. So you can push them both over, pull back the second one, and just flip this over. And you go, okay, 1, and then you draw off the next, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here you go, oh, you look real suspicious. And I think this is a good line because this is quite a weird way of showing cards or counting cards. So you say, yeah, you look real suspicious. And it is a little bit weird. So I'm going to do it very fairly. And now, of course, their card is right here on the 8th position. So you just simply count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And again, you place this underneath like so. And now you're going to do a display, a Hindu shuffle display. You can just start shuffling, or you can pull down on their selection a little bit with your thumb like so and get a little bit of a break to make it easier later on. I don't really know what I like, but I think this is a little bit better because as you saw in the performance, if you don't do that, you can get a little bit of hesitation at the end, okay? So you can pull down and get a little bit of a break, and you say something in the lines of, this is just an illusion, it looks like all the cards is your card. And you start the Hindu shuffle, you turn over to show their card, and you do that a couple of times, like so. It looks like all of the cards is your card, right? And you shuffle their card all the way to the top. And it's easier to do that if you have that break I talked about. And here you use some kind of misdirection, look up, and you palm that card off. Okay, so go watch the palm video for that. Okay, and you simply add that over here. As you take this, you can draw that off the table. You do the same thing here. You can get a break underneath or above that card as well if you want to. Now I have to draw off that top card, their selection individually, and again you do that display. It looks like all the cards has changed into your card, you know. And what that breaks does is that it makes it easier to take all these cards off and just have their selection go on top. And again, as I said, it's a little bit awkward, but I'm going to do it from a very exposed view here. You palm that card off. Again, watch the palm video. Okay. And you go over here. And now you're going to force that card again. We're going to talk about more forces in the future. But I do the lift shuffle force we've talked about before on the channel. So I'm going to leave a link to that video as well. So you draw off a little packet. You lift that underneath. Okay. So hence the lift shuffle. You lift that underneath. You tell them to stop. And when they stop, you drop everything that you've lifted like so. Okay. And that's their selection. And now we forced that guy's selection on that guy. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing here, but first you have to shuffle this card to the top. And if you want to do another force, that's okay. But this is how I've done it. And again, the lift shuffle force, he says stop. And when it does, you drop everything. And again, that's his card. So just like so. So now we've exchanged their cards. That's a very surprising ending. And now you show them, of course, that all the cards are different, obviously. Like this. And now you can ask them, okay, do you see your card amongst these cards? And they go, no. And you go, okay, wouldn't it be really crazy if you selected your card a second time? And of course, that would be pretty crazy. But it's even more crazy that they've actually selected each other's card. And that's a great kicker. So there is a lot going on in this trick. There are a lot of steps to remember. There really is a lot of steps to remember. So you're gonna probably have to rewatch this tutorial a couple of times. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. There are some sleight of hand in this trick, but I have tutorials for all of the moves. So make sure to go watch them as well before you throw this trick away, because it really gets great reactions. This kicker at the end is actually killer, I have to say. So if you like this, please leave a like down below and subscribe. It really helps me out. We have so much cool stuff coming. Soon we're gonna start the self-working advent calendar of 2023, where I'm gonna show you a lot of world-class self-working tricks so you can entertain your family and friends during the Christmas celebrations or the New Year's. Okay guys, so there's a lot of stuff coming, so subscribe. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.